Okay, I've had to edit this so long already, and it's finally time to post it now. The video of Europapark. Okay, all these videos you will see right now were in August. Okay, it's February 2025. It's so long ago, but it's definitely the best park I've been to in 2024. And the type of video this will be all my POVs and me yapping between them, and some text, maybe some funny things. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's get to the first coaster. Now I had some big plans for this day, so I needed to warm up good, and this was my first coaster. It's kind of a wild mouse with a fun lift, as you can see here. It was kind of tilting and I didn't know that, so it was a fun little twist, but overall it's just my warm-up coaster for kids. I don't know, not intense. Here's the PV.
Wij gaan ook als eerst. We gaan al gelijk. Oké, mama. Zit er weer een naast ons? Nee. Wat bedoel je dan met botsen? We gaan tegen elkaar. Oké. Oh, je zit vol erom. Dat is mooi. Dat is nog met botsen. Oh my god. Oké. Dit bedoel ik met botsen.
Oh, kotsen.
Botsen.
Kotsen.
Ja.
Oh, dit. Oh, hè, Bo. Zo stom.
Ja.
Oh, god. Ik ben zo bang dat je dan afval, hè.
Jezus. Dit is leuk. Oké.
Is dat die hoogste geweest?
Ja.
Nou, daar wil ik wel in, hoor.
Oké.
Now obviously this coaster is not really that intense, but it definitely offered some nice laterals, which were fun of course. It offered a little bit of airtime on some drops, but definitely not like ejector or something. So yeah, that was my first coaster. Definitely fun. You can do it one time, but 2 times, I don't know about that. Let's get to the next one. This was my second coaster of my warm-up, I guess. Um, Pegasus Express. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. But it's just a fun kids ride, you know, nothing special. Doesn't go really fast, but we were in the back, so the first drop was pretty nice for a kid ride. And yeah, it's just a basic coaster.
Daar gaan we. Jezus.
don't really have a lot to say about this coaster. The theming was pretty good, but it was just the most basic coaster in the park, maybe. Um, but it was so hot outside, so we needed to take a break in a water coaster. So my mom and I immediately went to Poseidon, the best water coaster I'd say in Europapark, and we got front row, and it was a pretty good ride, I'm not gonna lie, and we didn't get really wet, so yeah, perfect.
Kijk, zoveel hoger is hij niet, hè?
Oh, valt mee.
Maar 2 keer zo hoog.
Ja,
Ik
valt
wil
mee.
daar echt in, Mees. Ik ga erin. Het is echt mijn favorite. Oeh, veel plezier. Woehoe!
Oh, dit is echt gek deze.
Ja.
Uh-oh.
I have one little thing to say right now. I didn't really know what rough was, like actual rough, until I wrote this. This was the most rough thing I've ever ridden, by far, 100%.
Oh ja. En dan kan je uitstappen en dan kan je hier eraf.
Dat gaat niet gebeuren.
Nee?
Uh-oh.
Kijk Mees, het valt toch best wel mee. Als je het vergelijkt met
Ja.
dit. Dit is maar 10 meter hoger of zo. Wat een enorme car, hè?
Ja.
Oh, het lijkt me zo gaaf.
Nou mama, de airtime komt.
Oh,
Ik ga
daar
mijn
is
handen
dat.
fucking los doen. Nou, hij ging zo. Oh, dat is niet zo snel.
Now, what a ride this was. It was just so good in the summer. I don't know how it is in the winter. Probably not as good because you're gonna get wet. But, like, the coaster part is fun. And then the second part, the drop, you know, with the airtime hill. That thing, you think it's, you like, go down the drop and then it gets even steeper. And you think like, whoa, I didn't expect this. And you get like flow jector airtime maybe on that hill, I don't know. It's so long ago. But yeah. And you didn't get super soaked. Like, we got front row. I don't know if that's like good. But we didn't get insanely wet. The only time we got wet is on day 2. I didn't film anything because my GoPro was like, let's not talk about that, but there were literally actors that were like, they had like cups and they were throwing water all over you, and you could not do anything because you were in your seat with the restraint on your lap, so you couldn't do anything, you just had to take it. But now to the next coaster, which was, I think was Woden, and it was a pretty big step for me because I was a little bit scared of it. But it ended up being a very good coaster. Here is the POV. Now let's be real here. I want to talk about 3 things. First of all, this coaster is absolutely fucking loud. I did not like that. Second of all, did you see this guy, like, checking my restraint? He didn't even touch it, you know? Like, that's my cat. And the second thing, I'm sorry for the POV, it's a little bad, the GoPro camera. It will get better, trust me.
Bas, gelijk weg.
Waar is mijn fucking tong? If you don't speak Dutch, I was saying, where the fuck is my tongue? Why? If you heard it kind of good, you can hear me screaming very loud because I was pretty scared for this coaster, but I was also enjoying this because I love wooden coasters. I knew that after this. This thing was wild, okay? This thing was, it was so fast. It had ejector airtime. The furthest back I was, I think it was like 8. It was already like flow ejector. I could not imagine that first drop on like the back. That it would been insane. This is just such a good coaster. It's that I think it's, I don't know where it lands in my top 10, but pretty high, I think. It's such a good coaster. Now my next coaster or water coaster was Atlantic Super Splash, something Antarctica Super Splash in the Portugal area. My favorite thing was like the queue line with this because it was so hot outside, and this was just, the queue line was really cold or something. It was in the shadow, you had good views, and of course the airtime was pretty fun. So yeah, here's a little POV.
Oké. Oh. Zouden we eruit vliegen?
Oh, hier kunnen we weer meer zien van de omgeving.
Wow. Wat een rust en rust. Wow, kijk. Wow, je ziet zoveel achtbanen achter ons.
Nou, daar gaan we, Mees.
Kijk, zij gaan nu, hè?
Ik heb wel echt het idee alsof ik in jouw ding zit. Wat jij hebt gemaakt op de computer.
Ik ga maar achteruit.
Nee. Oh.
Ja, maar dit hebben ze niet in dat spel.
Nee, maar wel hoe het eruit ziet. Oh my god!
Oh crap, never.
Oh, hier word ik echt misselijk van.
Oh, stap er maar even uit.
Nee, daar kan ik echt niet tegen, dat achteruit gedoe.
Nee?
Nee.
Dan gaan we zeker niet in Euromeer.
Gaat die achteruit?
Ja, nou je gaat...
Welke?
Die,
Die Rusland?
Ja.
Oh ja.
Je gaat of van de drop achteruit en dan uiteindelijk vooruit.
Oh, Mees. Daar gaan we hoor.
Hou mijn hand vast. Dab me up.
I didn't really get wet until this happened.
Please! Zwaar me!
Oh, zo! Also, there was this show, and I'm gonna say Park Asterix did it better. Then my mom said, "Do you want to go in Silver Star?" And I said, "I'm gonna try." We went to Silver Star, which was so far away. It was the other side of the park. And then we got there, we waited in line for a little bit, I think it was like 20 minutes. And then the gates opened. I was so scared, and what I did, I'm not proud of it, I didn't go on it. So then we went on Schweizerbobbahn.
I am fully on the front. It's gonna gray me out, isn't it? Okay. Here we go.
So I had already done one of these bobsled roller coaster things, and one thing, they might look not intense, like they might just look really family friendly, which they kind of are, but there was one helix on the one in Park Asterix and on this one that almost grayed me out. Like, it was so intense on that moment and rough, and I was in the front, so I got like a really hard push on some elements. Like the first drop, it felt like a launch, I don't know. But now I'm just gonna show you something really epic. Here it comes. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but here we go. This was my video of Europapark. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe because I put a lot of work in this video and it was such a big step, this coaster. I'll see you in the next video.